Poppin' peeps? T-Money up in the house, here to do a new video update. Kind of pissed off because I'm low on batteries. I got 10 minutes into my video I was shooting for my new pickups update, and fucking just only to find out that it wasn't recording because I'd used up all the space on my iPad. So, long story short, I'm hungry, tired, it's been a long day, so I'm going to burn through this, but I have to get it done because it's way overdue. I've got a ton of shit here, so multiple stacks of Blu-rays and DVDs. Quite a few DVDs this time around, so I hope you guys are cool with that. Alright, so yeah, let's get right into this. Alright, so first up is my DVDs I'll go through. One I picked up at FYE for dirt cheap, Devil's Playground. G2 magazine said it was the best zombie film of 2011, so that's why I picked it up. It was only a couple bucks, but you know, looks like a generic zombie film, newer age. So if any of you guys have seen this, please let me know what you think, because it'll determine whether or not I watch it anytime soon, because I have a ton of shit I need to watch. So another one I picked up at FYE, The Item. Never heard of this film before. It's about a group of guys that receive like a letter via the internet to go pick this box up and don't open it and bring it to a location, but they get curious and open it, and it opens up a demon or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I thought I had struck gold with this one because it's a old school Artisan release, and I think it's out of print. So I know Artisan did like Rumpelstiltskin, which goes for a pretty penny. But yeah, whatever. That's not the point. But yeah, it goes for like 25 cents used from third-party sellers on Amazon. So, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Next up is one starring Brad Pitt from 1989, Cutting Class. I had heard about this film, but then I kind of forgot about it for a while. But it looks like one of his earlier films, and before he got really big, maybe. But yeah, slasher type, and so I'm curious about it. Definitely want to check it out. Next up is one that's like the sci-fi. I don't know which channel this aired on or whatever, but it's called Thirst. I know there are many films of this title, and I know that Moods had reviewed this recently as well. I watched it. It's not bad. Kind of an alien. The plot's been done before. Alien in the woods type thing, and it's stalking and killing a bunch of people. The CGI is pretty lame in most parts. There are some practical effects, but it's very generic, run-of-the-mill type alien invasion film, or alien monster film, rather. So I recommend it. It's worth a watch. It wasn't bad. I don't know if I'd buy it, but I bought it, so fuck it. Next up is the original The Thing from Another World. Howard Hawks is The Thing, that is. I had never seen this, still haven't seen it. Definitely going to watch it. It came like this week, so I'm going to put it in real soon. I can't wait to check this out. So, can't believe I had never watched that movie. This one I had seen a while back, a long time ago when it first came out, like early 2000s, 2007. And I wasn't really into it, but since then I've heard a lot of people really hype it up and say it's a decent zombie flick. So yeah, I wanted to grab it again. It comes with a slipcover. It was in pretty much mint condition, so I grabbed it at FYE for a few bucks, and Automaton Transfusion. Next up is one from, what do you call it? Palisades Tartan Asia Extreme, which has some good films. This is The Butcher. I know I've heard some people talk about this one. I threw it in the other night, and honestly, I wasn't really feeling it, so I don't know. Asian horrors, brutal Asian horror isn't really my thing, to be honest, but I'll probably give it another shot at some point, because I know a lot of people like that one, so there's got to be a reason for that, right? This one I reviewed tonight for Body Bags this week, 13 cameras. This was really good. Kind of an indie, lower budget, but doesn't feel like a budget type film, about a couple that moves into a house, and this creepy bastard is the landlord, and he is actually living there and watching their every move in the house with 13 cameras. Awesome fucking climax in that film. I really liked it. I recommend it. This one I got really, really lucky. I saw this at FYE. They had got it in used. American Scary. This is a documentary from the mid-2000s about documenting like the horror hosts of American TV history, basically. And I was interested in it, and then for whatever reason I didn't buy it. It was only like $12.99, I think, which is normally kind of a lot for a used film. But I looked it up the next day when I was at work. It popped in my head, and I saw that it was going for $199 brand new on Amazon, and one used was going for like $400 or $396, something retarded, ridiculous rather. But yeah, so I went back and scooped this up. I'm going to watch this. I've heard since then that it's a pretty good documentary, but just to have this in mint condition, the case was beat up, but the disc was perfectly fine, so I put it in a nice new case and put a little cellophane wrap on it, and bam, this thing's worth at least $100. So fucking awesome score. Probably the score of the month from FYE. But yeah, I get pretty lucky there. So anyway, a friend of mine recommended these next two films to me. This is Ghost Town, killer clown type film. Been a bit on a kick for Ghost Town movies lately. Been craving them. So yeah, I heard this is good. I popped it in last night and fell asleep immediately after. So gonna probably watch this tonight. That's Ghost Town. Sorry about the glare, guys. Next up is one another recommended to me from a coworker. Knucklebones. This was fucking great. Not great, good. Really good. I liked it. It's nothing amazing, but it was fun. I love the killer. It's about these kids that play a dice game in this old warehouse. They find this game, and so they start playing it, and it summons the demon Knucklebones. And cool, man, just cool looking. You can't really see because at all the picture quality on the back, but there's Knucklebones, and he looks badass. Cool killer, definitely. So recommend that slasher type film for sure. Last up for the DVDs is actually I have something else, box set. This is Paul Naschy. This is new from Camp Motion Pictures. If you want to spend, I had no idea this was $35, but I pre-ordered it, and then all of a sudden I saw my credit card bill, and I was like, fuck. But yeah, $35 for this, a Werewolf in the Amazon collection of Paul Naschy films. This includes 4 films, A Werewolf in the Amazon from 2005, The Scarlet Scorpion from 1990, 7 Vampires from 1986, and The Secret of the Mummy from 1982. It says A Werewolf in the Amazon collection also includes A Marca du Terror, a short film collection featuring Cardoso's seminal 16mm short, Nosferatu in Brazil, and the experimental featurette O Scarafgo Macabro. Liner notes provided by Justine Smith, film critic and co-host of Sound and Sight. It includes liner notes plus a mini poster, so this is like a 3 or 4 disc set. So it's a big deal for Camp Motion Pictures for sure, and if you like Paul Naschy, I'd highly recommend this. So I haven't checked these out yet, but definitely can't wait. That's A Werewolf in the Amazon. Last up, I splurged and bought this. I already have all 4 seasons on DVD, but I couldn't resist. This flip is beautiful, and it's nice just to have all the discs. It's probably been shown before, but it's like kind of like a thick DVD case, and it's got all the discs just laid out like so. Oh shit! They're falling out of their sleeves here. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, just like so, it's like 2, 4, 6, 8 more fallen discs. Yeah, so the packaging is kind of shitty on second note here, but what are you gonna do? You got all the Tales from the Dark Side films in one big case. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of this style packaging though. It's really just easy to scratch the discs, and it's a pain in the ass to put them in place, but yeah, so I don't know, it's like 8 or 10 discs, and they're just on the good old book sleeves like that. So yeah, just nice to have this though, this set. So it was pretty cheap too. It was only like $20 or something. So yeah, that's that Tales from the Dark Side with the slip. Alright, now we'll get on to the DVDs. So the Neon Demon, finally grabbed this. A lot of hype. I haven't watched it yet, but can't wait to check it out. Firestarter, finally picked this Stephen King starring Drew Barrymore as a child. Haven't watched this, and I can't wait to check it out. So Firestarter. I picked up The Guyver. Fucking love this movie, also known as Mutronics. I have the German Blue Book, media book type thing, but I wanted to have just a a simple edition of this, so I don't have to whip that out. It includes the uncut, full HD remastered version of the film, and it is all region, even though it's a German Blu Ray. So I watched it. I love that movie. It's fucking great. So yeah, that's that. I don't know if I showed this off in my last review. I'm sorry if I did. My last update, but this one again, Midnight in the Garden of Evil. Same with Neon Demon. A couple of these ones coming up. I'm sorry if I already showed them, but yeah, I haven't seen this. Curious to check this one out. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, starring Kevin Spacey and John Cusack from the Warner Brothers Archive collection. So I showed these off in my last, or I showed it off. I'm not sure if I had these at this time, but I picked up Cat's Eye and Salem's Lot as well. Happy to have these. I actually have an extra copy of Cat's Eye if anybody needs it or wants to buy it, because I know it's out of print right now. I know they're printing more, but if you need it, Die Hard, just holler at me and we'll work something out. Picked up this from Kino Lorber, Astro Zombies. Heard this wasn't that great, but I wanted to have it. Another one from Kino, The Earth Dies Screaming. Happy to have this one as well. And from Kino, Chosen Survivors. Very happy to have this one as well. I picked this up at FYE. It's Alfred Hitchcock's Frenzy. Put it in a thick case because the case was all busted, but very happy to have this for $12 at FYE. So trying to collect all of the Hitchcock films. So forgot to show this in my last update. This is actually the new remastered edition of newly restored for our improved HD picture of American Werewolf in London. You can get this for $9.99 at Best Buy if you have a local Best Buy. I would recommend you do that. I paid like $15 for it on Amazon. So some Scream Factories. I picked up The Exorcist 3. This is a fucking excellent film. Very happy to have this and very excited to check this out. This just came in this week, so I haven't had a chance yet, but it includes a new 2K scan of the theatrical cut, vintage featurette, photo gallery, and then disc 2 includes new director's cut, which I'm really excited to check out, new audio interview with writer-director William Peter Blatty, new A Wonderful Time, interviews with producer Carter DeHeaven and more, new Signs of the Gemini, an interview with Brad Dourif, can't wait to check that out, and new The Devil in the Details. I had the previous DVD and the Blu Ray of this, but there was no special features, so very excited to have this film. It's one of my favorites. Also picked the Child's Play setup from Scream Factory. It came with 2 posters, the deluxe edition, and since this is right here, I'll show it off. And also came with the Good Guy doll, which is cool. Just a mini Good Guy doll, which is awesome. So yeah, grab this set if it's still available. I highly recommend it. Not sure if it still is, but yeah, that's Child's Play deluxe edition from Scream Factory. Also from Scream Factory, Lady in White. Haven't watched this yet. I can't wait to check this out. I showed you guys that I had picked up Blood Diner in my last one from the Vestron collector series. This is the second release, or this is actually the first release, I think. Yeah, number 1, Chopping Mall. I've already pre-ordered Shud 2 and Return of the Living Dead 3. I think I mentioned that in my last update. But yeah, very happy to have this film. I watched it. Transfer's amazing. Best this has ever looked, so gotta have that. It's essential. I'm trying to kind of collect the glow-in-the-dark things, but not really, just the ones I really wanted. So I scooped this up, Dracula, and I also have Creature from the Black Lagoon. I just bought the sleeve on eBay for like $5, so that was a good deal. So far I have Dracula and Creature from the Black Lagoon. My Walmart never got these in, so yeah, I had to order these on eBay. And getting down to the end, I got 2 releases from Code Red. I got Mutant, which I watched and liked. It was fun. It says, a hideous town secret is waiting for 2 vacationing brothers who team up with a local sheriff to uncover the grisly threat to the entire population. A nearby chemical plant has been dumping toxic water just outside of town, turning townspeople into contaminated mutant zombies. Now there's nowhere to run as the growing army of bloodthirsty ghouls takes over the town and slaughters the remaining humans, one by one. This sci-fi chiller also stars Jennifer Warren. It was directed by John Budd, who directed some Kingdom of the Spiders, featuring a classic score by Richard Bond, who did Reanimator and Puppet Master. I'm sorry, Richard Band. I didn't know he did that, actually, even after watching this, so that's cool. Now see this drive-in horror for the first time in HD. Yeah, it's not a bad transfer either, so definitely pick this up if you can, guys. It's available on Code Red site and maybe on Diabolic. And then I picked up this one, Mark of the Witch, just because it's another horror film from Code Red. So that's that. Last up here, I got a few releases from 88 Films. I got The First Power. I also have Lurking Fear and Prison coming because they have an awesome edition of Prison that they just came out with. Never seen this starring Lou Diamond Phillips, so excited to check that out. I also picked up Hex, the first one from their Asian line. I'm really happy to have this one too. I forgot the next one that's also available for pre-order, but I'm going to grab that. Really excited for their Asian line. And last up, I got Frogs. Also, it comes with the limited slip, which is pretty sweet. Limited edition slipcase, it says. So, happy to have this. Nice edition, even though I have the Scream Factory double feature. I like the film enough, I think, to warrant its own Blu Ray release with the black case and the slip. So, happy to have that from 88 Films. And I forgot to include 2 more things, guys. I picked this up, The Hills Have Eyes from Arrow, box set, awesome. Can't wait to check this out, just came out. Sorry I'm rushing, guys, I'm just hungry and I want to end this. So, and last up, I got the Poltergeist media book, and I'm happy to have this. I didn't know that this came out, but it came out, it was in FYE, And I was like, shit, I didn't know they made a media book of Poltergeist. And come to find out, I thought it was brand new. This was released in 2008, apparently, and it's no longer available on Amazon, only from third-party sellers. So, luckily, every once in a while, FYE will get these random releases in that are not available on Amazon, and for a reasonable price. It was $17, $17.99. So, it's like 17 after my little discount card. So, happy to have this. Probably just gonna keep this sealed because I already have the Blu Ray, and there's nothing new here except for the packaging. So, kind of been on a media book kick lately. So. That's it, guys. That's my update. Really, really excited for this Arrow Hills Have Eyes. I mean, the limited edition contents. It's a brand new 4K restoration of the film. Original uncompressed PCM mono, whatever that means. Optical English subtitles, optional English subtitles. You know, I've been noticing lately I really take advantage of subtitles because I have both fans going on in my room. And it's really loud. So, because I can't put my AC unit in for the summer because of my snakes. So fucking, I just really take advantage of all films that have English subtitles these days, because it's hard to hear with all the white noise from the fans. So, yeah, that's just a bonus though. But there's a ton of shit in here: postcards, reversible fold-out poster, limited edition 40-page booklet featuring new writing by critics, Art Stevens, so on and so forth. Audio commentary with Wes Craven and Peter Locke. Looking back on Hills Have Eyes, a making-of documentary featuring interviews with Wes Craven, Peter Locke, Michael Berryman, Janice Blythe, Robert Houston, Dee Wallace, and director of photography Eric Syrian, Family Business, brand new interview. Just tons of shit, man. It's packed. Grab this if you can. I actually accidentally ordered this from the UK, and when I was in FYE the other day, I noticed they had this. So obviously there's an Arrow US version of this as well, which I should have gotten, but I have an all-region player, so it's not a big deal. But this took like a while to get in, like a month almost. So yeah, happy to have that. All right, guys, that's my update. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys soon. Go check out my body bags video I uploaded for 13 cameras. It's a pretty good review, I think. If I don't toot my own horn too much, I think it came out pretty good. And it was a good movie, so definitely check that out. All right, guys, catch you later. All right, peace.